Let's talk about getting a visit visa to the United States in 2022. Hi, I'm Jim Hacking, immigration lawyer practicing law throughout the United States at our offices in St. Louis, San Diego, and Washington, D.C. You know, we don't create a lot of content around visit visas to the United States, and the reason that we don't create a lot of content around visit visas to the United States is because most visit visas are denied, and most visit visas don't need an immigration lawyer. So we don't want any of these cases. We do not fill out DS-160s for people. We do not help people get visit visas for their mom or their dad or their boyfriend or their girlfriend or their kids or their friends. And the reason we don't do that is because, as I said, most get denied. And as I mentioned, a lot of people have tried to hire us to do visit visas and they end up not getting the visas. We tell them beforehand, you're probably not going to get the visa and we don't want to get involved in it. And they say, oh, Jim, I won't hold it against you. Please help us. And the few times that we've done that, we've regretted it because they do get denied. And then guess what? They do blame us. So when it comes to getting a visit visa to the United States in any year, but especially in 2022, you have to understand that most visit visas are denied. A lot of people seem to think, well, I'm here in the United States. I have a relative back in Romania and I'd like to bring them here to the United States. I want to write a nice letter telling the nice people at the consulate that my aunt, grandma, mother, whoever is going to leave Romania, come visit us for 4 or 5 weeks and then go back to Romania. Well, guess what? That visa is probably going to get denied. Many of those are denied. The percentages are very, very high of denials of visit visas. It's certainly more than 50% get denied. So just because you want to come to the United States or just because you have a family member who wants to come to the United States does not mean they're going to get to come. The big thing on any visit visa application that you have to convince the officer is that you are going to return to your home country. That's the whole big thing. Now, there has been a lot of fraud lately in the visit visa context. This has made the State Department even more suspect, and guarding the issuance of these visas even more closely to the vest. They do not want to approve visit visas because of this fraud. They've been seeing a lot of situations where somebody says they're married, but they're not, or they're coming to attend a medical convention, but they weren't. There's all kinds of examples, especially from certain countries, like in Western Africa, but all over the world, where there's been a lot of fraud on the non-immigrant visit visa context, and so that makes the State Department not want to do it. The other thing that is still true in 2022 that we have to take into account when we're talking about visit visas is the fact that the coronavirus is still a thing. With the Omicron variant and the Delta variant still around here, there are less and less visit visas coming to the United States. Many embassies are operating on limited staff and limited case types that they're handling. They're trying to focus on helping U.S. citizens and family members of U.S. citizens. That's what they say at least. But at the end of the day, we know they're not working on these visit visas, and we know that it's very hard to get an interview, and we know that for the most part, these visas are getting denied. So long and the short of it is, you're probably not getting a visit visa to the United States in 2022. Maybe things will change. Maybe towards the end of the year, I'll be making a new video about the state of visit visas, B1s, B2s, but don't get your hopes up. Don't plan on your family member coming to the United States. Don't think they're going to be here anytime soon. Don't think that just because you want to come, you're going to get to come. And 2022 is going to be one of the harder years. These past few years have been very hard to get a visit visa to the United States, given everything that's happened from a health perspective, from a Donald Trump perspective. And so that is the state of visit visas in 2022. If you have any questions about this, don't call us to help with one because we don't want to do it. But if you have questions about it, or if anything that I said doesn't make sense, maybe leave us a comment down below. I'll give you our number just in case you need it, but not for visit visas, 314-961-8200. Same deal with our email address, info@hackinglawpractice.com. Be sure to join us in our Facebook group, which is called Immigrant Home. If you like this video, we ask that you please share it out on social, that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that you join us on Tuesdays and Thursdays, usually at noon Central, where I'll be answering as many of your immigration law related questions as possible. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.